What are got
Huh? Oh yeah, my girlfriend gave me these for my birthday, so I had to wear them.
slick?
Pull them up, Jordan.
Huh?
Can you hold them up? Nice. Sorry, checking out the shoes there.
Jordan, you're facing Wisconsin, a team that's kind of gone through a bit of a quarterback shuffle. They've got an offensive line that's been a little shuffled as well. When you're playing a team like that that's a little bit in flux, how do you prepare for that?
It's really hard. Honestly, they're a great team and they have a lot of talent on that team. So we have to just go out there and watch the film. And honestly, I really don't know how to answer that question. We have the personnel that they have on the field that they're playing with on Saturday. So we just go out there and try to mimic what they're doing.
Have you watched film on Alex Hornibrook or Bar Houston yet? The quarterbacks.
Oh no, yeah, the left-handed quarterback. We definitely watched him, the young quarterback. That he's really good. He can throw the ball around a little bit, but honestly, we're really preparing for those receivers. Those guys are big and physical and fast, so we're getting ready for it.
Not only the fact that it's a Big Ten game in Wisconsin, but does it amp it up a little bit for you guys, knowing that they're coming off, a huge road win in East Lansing? Does this maybe make you guys on guard a little bit more?
No, honestly, we're trying to get a championship season, so every game counts, honestly, and we have to prepare like that every single game. Wisconsin is a great team, but they're in our way of a championship.
How did you feel Monday or Sunday? I'm sorry, after the game, physically.
Yeah, my first game back, it really hurt. I have to be honest, but haven't been through anything like physically, I guess combative like that in a while. So I had to get used to it, get in the training room, and get my body right.
A little bit. I think I asked you this maybe after the game. You said, you don't have like a checklist. Are you more cautious though, or are you paying attention to your body maybe a little bit more than you had?
Honestly, yeah. As a senior, I felt like as a freshman, I never had to pay attention to anything like that. Just go out there and play. But now I have to go out there and warm up 30 minutes before I get out there and just go out there and try to stretch a little bit. But yeah, it's definitely different being a senior. You play so many games.
You senior like an old man now or something?
It feels like it, honestly, yeah, it kind of feels like it. But honestly, it's just getting you prepared for the next level, and just getting your body right for every situation you're in.
What were some of the things that you were doing during that rehab process, as far as physical activity? Did you change your diet, your sleep patterns, anything like that?
Yeah, sleep. Go to sleep, on time, and definitely changed my eating habits. I can't eat everything now. My metabolism slowed down a little bit. I'm getting a little bigger, but really just go out there and take care of my body. Roll, foam roll, stretch a little bit, my hamstrings, and just go out there and warm up.
What food did you have to give up?
I love wings, so yeah, and all that, and fries and stuff like that. So I had to put a little green in my diet to make sure I was okay.
You said you would have played in the first game, second game, third, if it had been your call.
Yeah.
But did you ever think that they were going to keep holding you out and how long this was going to maybe go on?
Dave, our athletic trainer, he wanted to make sure that I was 100% or, at least ready to go where I could run efficiently and be, do the things that I'm used to doing. So that was really his call. And I'm grateful that he held me out a little bit, because if it was my call, I would have played the first game. But yeah, really, we have a great staff that really cares about, our health and really our longevity as it goes and, playing on the field.
Your coach has said you sort of overdid it maybe in preseason camp or summer conditioning. What
Oh
were
yeah,
you
it
doing
was before camp. I was going out working out by myself and bringing some of the guys and just working out every day. Trying to work on my craft and get better. But I needed some downtime, and that injury definitely gave me some downtime.
Is it hard though? I mean, obviously you're one of the leaders of this team, and you're watching them play without you. Harbaugh said that he's the one who kind of told you in the first game that you couldn't play.
Yeah, he told me. But honestly, it is, especially when you lead by example and you're not really one of the most vocal guys on the team, and you have to go out there and show guys, how you lead, and it really kind of hurt a little bit. But you had to get over that and support the team and really just impact it any other way you could.
He defended your character pretty strongly after that first game because you heard it was on TV.
Yeah.
What was your take on that whole thing? And
I really don't mind it. I know what I am. Well, the type of person I am. It is a little, like what are you thinking? Like, I never got in trouble here, but it just brushes off my shoulder. I just go out there and do what I have to do.
Some of the guys said you kind of were vocal while you were out. Is that a shift that you were consciously making?
Yeah, definitely. If you can't go out there and play, you have to impact the team and in different ways. So I definitely was more vocal and trying to inspire those guys to play at their best.
Now in light of Jeremy and obviously Somber, for you guys, have you taken it upon yourself to talk to some, like Jim mentioned, David Long, Brandon Watson, guys up and coming? Have you talked to any of these guys?
We've been trying to get those guys together, since they got here. Brandon has come along a great deal, since last year, and those young guys are learning very quickly. So, yeah, we got to get those young guys ready to go because, it is, it's the next guy up right now.
It's a little bit different. Not only it's kind of the stock prop, like the having depth, but now with the sudden injury, does it kind of create a little bit more of a like a need?
Jeremy Clark was definitely a very hard guy that to fill that place in of it, and it's really hard to fill a guy's place that was very productive like he was, and we just got to find those guys to get to help us out this in this season. So
What's the hardest thing for a young corner, like a freshman, to do when you were a freshman? What was the hardest thing?
awareness, honestly, knowing what to do in different coverages and knowing where you have to feel in the run and stuff like that, and that's really what the difference is.
That video of you getting obliterated was on TV a lot. Have you seen it?
No, have I seen
I
it?
mean, you lived it.
No,
but-
yeah, I've seen it a lot though. Yeah, definitely, it was a. Yeah, I'm glad Bleacher Report didn't kill me like I thought they would, but.
Did you hear from a couple other players that they said?
Oh yeah, Leonard
Fournette,
Fournette, yeah, Leonard Fournette, Desmond King, Dory Jackson, all those guys, they gave it to me. Malik Jackson, Juju Smith, they made sure I heard about it. So,
But the evidence is there backing you up on Jabril.
I mean, I'm not gonna talk about that. I said what I had to say about the situation. But yeah, it was a terrible experience for me. That moment wasn't the best.
Any contact from the kicker?
Yeah, I actually inboxed him.
Oh, you
He
did?
told me that it was luck, really. He don't like to tackle, so he told me that yeah, it was luck, so I got hit by luck.
It looked like he was kind of hunched over as he was walking off.
Yeah, I was glad. I was a little bit glad to understand, knowing that he got the worst end of the stick, so.
So you guys, I mean, obviously you're able to have fun with us too.
Yeah.
I mean, what was the conversation? Was it just one message to him, or
No,
did
it was
you guys?
a few messages. He wished me luck the rest of the season. I wished him luck the rest of the season, but I just wanted to know, like, have you been practicing that and stuff like that? So, man, he told me that, that's one of the least favorite things he likes to do. So.
In the summer, you talked a lot about the offense and you wanted to try to get involved there and everything. Is that some of that setback because you missed so much time that you gotta?
Yeah, my main focus is, helping the defense out, and, I have to get back in the groove on defense before I try to do any additional things for the team. So just getting back in the groove, and I'm sure that, Coach Drev and Coach Fish has some stuff.
Mike
You've
Post.
obviously
I'm sorry.
seen a lot and done a lot and kind of had an impactful career here, but this week between finally getting back on the field, the amount of attention you guys got for your pregame display during the anthem, has this been a different or unique week for you in your time here in college?
Not really. Honestly, we're going to take care of business regardless of what's going on outside, outside the program. But, yeah, we just go out there and handle business like we always do. And whatever, socially happens, it happens.
Finally, kind of getting on the field, does your senior year come into focus?
What was the question?
Like, that there's only so many games.
Oh, no, I just want to help my team win, honestly. And it doesn't matter how many games that is. I just want to help us get a national championship, Big Ten championship. So that's really the focus of my senior year.
You saw what Mike posted today, Mike McCray?
Yeah.
Did you guys get a lot of, like, maybe some hate email about?
No.
No? Because
not
it sort
really,
of
yeah.
suggested he had to apologize to some people who misunderstood.
I don't think he has to apologize for what he felt. I think what he said was right. So.
The posters that turned up around campus, does that kind of, in your mind, justify why you guys had to do that?
Yeah, it's an example of, why things have to change. Why, socially things have to change in this country.
Jourdan, what has been the main focus, or I guess maybe what will be the main focus for the defense as far as preparation and going back to Wisconsin, coming off that win? What is there one thing that you guys feel like you really have to sharpen up on this week?
Just being consistent. And with Wisconsin, we have to be physical with those guys because I know they're going to get physical with us, and that's really what it is. It's just getting the mindset that it's going to be a very physical game.
Do you think of in the capacity of, okay, this is a young kid, he's a redshirt freshman, this is his second start back to back on the road. Does that come into play at all?
It looks like he's getting the job done just fine. So we have to prepare just as hard as we would. We can't rely on him being a redshirt freshman. We can't think about that because he's producing on the field.
I wasn't saying Mike apologized for the
Oh,
first. I was
no,
saying
yeah,
that he,
yeah,
was apologizing to people who maybe didn't take it the right way. And do you intend to do it again Saturday?
Yeah, I do, and I'm pretty sure those guys do too.
Do you think, are you getting more people more teammates on the team want to do this?
I really don't know. It's just a select few of guys that's trying to do it, and we're not trying to push anybody that doesn't want to do anything that they want to do. So it's just some of the guys that came together that wants to I guess evoke change and roll with that.
There was was it a white GA? I don't know who was, there was a white.
Oh yeah, Brady. Yeah,
Is that who that was?
Yeah, yep. So he just told us that I'm gonna stand up for what's right, regardless of what color I am.
Has this opened a conversation with your white teammates? I mean, is it a conversation that's being had?
Not really. We don't really speak on it. I know that collective group is we change. We want to change. We want things to change. So we don't really. We're not trying to push anybody's. We're not trying to push an agenda on anybody. So.
Is this something you view that you're trying to change on campus or nationally? What?
It starts on campus. I'm talking with a few guys on campus, a few people on campus about the situation. But you have to start. You have to start small before you get big.
Jourdan, I think to my earlier question, I guess when you have a senior year and you're missing games, when you finally do get on the field, does it finally feel like this is it? Like this is actually your last season as a college football player, as opposed to when you're staying on the sidelines?
No, I'm just thinking about my job and what I have to do that particular play to give my team the advantage. Really, that's what I do every single game. Just think about what I have to do in that moment, not thinking about me per se and what I guess what the effects of a game will have on me in my senior year. So.
Did you feel any pressure when you were sitting out with the amount riding on this year?
Pressure to get back in, pressure to play. Yeah, I wanted to go out there and be productive for my team. Really, that's really what it is. Is just go out there and be productive for the guys on the side of me.
I think we talked to you the week before the season started, or maybe 2 weeks before, and you were just anxious to get things going. Now that you've missed the time, are you more energetic, more excited to make up for lost time?
No, really. It's just focus on that next step, that next team. Really, that's really what it is. You can't get too far ahead of myself because I did, and you can see I injured myself. I hurt my groin, and it got worse. Thinking ahead of time. So I just got to be in the moment and think about things right now.
Is offense off the table for you with the way things started this season?
I really don't know. I just want to help my team. Really, that's what it is.
How long into that game did it feel like you were at game speed, or you knocked off the rust, or whatever?
I really don't think I knocked out the rust. I don't think I had a good game last game. So I am a really harsh critic, but I really didn't think I had a good one. So honestly, I feel this Saturday.
Did film show that too, or did it just feel that way?
Not really, but I just it just felt like I didn't have a good game.
On that long pass, were you holding on that?
Yeah, I'll be honest. Yeah.
When you do that, do you know that that's a subtle thing that the ref's not going to see? Is that like
No,
a trick you've learned?
that one was
just-
blatant.
yeah.
That one was blatant. That adds to me saying like, yeah, I was a little rusty, and at the line of scrimmage, me not getting my hands on him and being a little grabby, not looking back at the ball. So that's what I'm really criticizing. So.
Do you feel like maybe he knew that too?
I told him I did it. He was like, it's
Well, no,
all right.
that you were. I mean, obviously, everybody's been paying attention to your house status. They know who you are. Do you feel like they're like, okay, it's Jourdan Lewis's first game back. We're going to test this guy?
No, they were just throwing the ball around. Honestly, and it didn't matter where we were, who it was. They were trying to, throw the ball vertically. So.
What would qualify as a good game in your mind? Is it
Just being
quantifiable?
technically sound, not grabbing, holding, anything like that, get my head around. But it's not really if a guy makes a play. Because if I know if I'm in great position and the guy makes a play, that's just, he was just better than me that play. But honestly, it's just understanding that you have to be technically sound every play. So that's really it.
Do you feel like you're at full speed?